Hey everyone, Pesmore here and welcome to Tyrion Cuthbert, attorney of the Arcane. Another nightmare overtakes your sleep. You clutch the note tightly in your hands as you read it. I'm sorry, Tyrion. Even the sky is crying, man. There were so many things I've wanted to tell you. So many things I wanted to show you. But I'm afraid I can't do that now. I need you to be strong now. This world is bleak, merciless, and unforgiving. But I've seen you. I know how bright the light within you is. Use my eyes. Peer beyond the divine gate, as I once did. Use it to reclaim the future. Her eyes? I don't understand. It doesn't matter. All you have to do is stop the execution. If you can just distract the knights long enough, you can save her and run away. You'll have to abandon your home, but at least she'll still be with you. As you try to sprint towards the gallows, a knight grabs your arm and pulls you back. Hey kid, you can't cross this point. Hey, stop that! You try to fruitlessly break his grip by striking him with your bare hands, but he barely feels anything through his armor. You continue delivering blow after blow to him, but it does nothing. Your knuckles start bleeding. Irritated by your behavior, the knight pins you to the ground. Damn kid! You desperately struggle against him to no avail. And from this position, you have no choice but to watch what's happening. Wait! Stop! You make eye contact with your mother one last time. Whew. Okay, her body goes limp. You stare blankly at the hanging body. No! This isn't... Mom? You clutch her note tightly in your hand. You feel a comforting yet fleeting warmth from it. Mom! I can't wake my mom up. The only thing I could do is go closer. You know? Tyrion? Celeste? I'm surprised you're still in the same room. You snap back awake. It was another nightmare. You notice that tears are streaming down your face. You quickly try to bring up your sleeve to wipe them away, but you realize that Celeste is firmly gripping your hand. Damn. What? Why are you... sorry. You were shouting in your sleep. But you seemed to calm down a little whenever I held your hand. So I've been doing that. She's too good, man. She's too good. Oh. Tyrion, are you okay? Okay, I'm buying the soundtrack. This is perfect. Absolutely perfect. Oof. You're not. You've been acting weird since we arrived in Oranax. It's nothing. It's not nothing! Does it have something to do with your mother? For the past 2 nights, You've been calling out for her in your sleep. Ooh. Please, just talk to me. I'm your friend, aren't I? You never even realized it. You didn't have many people in your life after you left Oranax. You only had Miss Tamora, and she never wanted to talk about what happened. But Celeste, she's been there since you started your career. Of course, she's your friend. It all happened a long time ago. We lived here together, in that old house. My mother was a merchant, and a mage. Your mother was a mage? But I guess the gift of magic skipped my generation. I could never use it. About 10 years ago, my mother's business partner was found murdered. And they found traces of magic at the crime scene. They thought your mom did it. Obviously. Miss Tamora was my mother's defense attorney for the trial. She did everything she could to get her acquitted. But she could never find the real culprit. Let me guess. We're gonna find the real culprit at the end and bring our mother to justice. Hopefully. It's real cliche, but at the same time, if that doesn't happen, I'll feel a bit empty inside, you know? They found her guilty for first-degree murder. I tried to stop her execution, but... Your voice starts breaking. Tyrion. I'm sorry. Celeste. What? Coming back here has brought back so many memories. I thought that I already moved on from what happened. If I could just keep saving people as an attorney, then maybe I could put all this behind me. But I'm back in Oranax, and these feelings are still fresh in my mind. It's like I'm still the same powerless child from 10 years ago. I know I've been taking that out on you. I'm really sorry. Don't be, I get it. I know what it's like to lose someone like that. She does, doesn't she? When my dad was murdered, you were there for me. If it weren't for you, I would have still believed he died hating me. Ooh. Okay, Celeste, okay. Celeste slowly clasps your hand within hers again. It feels warm and comforting. Has this been the warmth you've been feeling within your nightmares? So, just let me be here for you. You can feel yourself dozing off. You have to snap yourself back awake. Sorry. The last few days have been a little tiring. It's okay. Just focus on falling asleep. I'll stay with you for as long as you need me to. I'm also feeling pretty tired though. I'll just rest my eyes a bit. For the first time since you arrived in Oranax, you finally receive a good night's rest. Wow, that was pretty cool. Whew. You wake up the next morning feeling well rested. You feel a little too rested. You feel really reluctant to leave the comfort of your bed. To be honest, if I was in his situation, I would never want to leave the bed. Ever. In forever. Okay? Celeste? You there? Your hands feel warm. Hold on, I'm engraving this in my memory. This is the best thing throughout this whole playthrough. This is amazing. You feel your heart stop. Celeste? What do you want? This is... Okay. Come on. No. Move on. I'll be here forever if I don't move on. Come on. Her eyes slowly open as she wakes up from her equally restful sleep. Her drowsily eye... She drowsily... Come on, focus. She drowsily scans her surroundings. Okay. This is perfect. Everything, down to the last minute detail. You both start out of the bed. Very unfortunate, right? Yeah. So... I'm so glad this is back. You seem to be doing better. You're right. You're okay, right? You're okay, right? Yeah. Thank you for last night. Poor phrasing. Ha. Thank you, composer, for making such an appropriately fitting song. I'm going to find the soundtrack, okay? This is just top tier. S tier. Okay? What the hell? Your soul nearly jumps out of your body. I can't focus, man. You suddenly hear Aster's voice and it's extremely loud. You look around to see where he is, but he's nowhere to be found. Aster? Thank the Scale Lord. I've finally gotten to you two. What? Where are you? I'm using a spell to speak to you right now. I apologize for contacting you in this manner, but I was worried that something had happened to you two. Right, of course. Anyways, what do you want at this time of day? This time of day? Mr. Cuthbert, it's 3 p.m. in the afternoon! Hey, I would have stayed till much later, given the conditions, okay? What? Oh man. I wonder what this song is called, man. 3 p.m.? You missed the entire morning! I hope everything's okay. Did something happen? Something so amazing happened, man. Oh. This is such a highlight. No, everything's fine. Everything's okay. Anyways, if it's already this late, we should head over to the refinery. Yes, it's the investigation. I'm glad to know that everything's been forgiven. Let's do that. Immediately. Celeste immediately power walks out of the room. You quickly follow after her. Do you guys not brush your teeth or stuff like that? If you're heading to the refinery, do you mind if I meet you two? There's something I'd like to ask you. Sure. Wonderful. I'll see you at the town square. You quickly meet Aster in the town square while you walk to the refinery. You and Celeste... Oh man, I can't read. I'm jazzing out to this song a bit too much. Whew. You and Celeste walk to your destination with purpose. A little too much purpose. It's almost as if you're both trying to distract yourself from something. I'm a bit too distracted by what just happened. Every time you make eye contact with Celeste, she quickly glances away. Oh. Ah ha ha ha. Things are a little awkward, but you much preferred this over the tense mood between you two yesterday. Believe me. Same. No, in fact, I am so glad it turned out like this. You don't believe how elated I am. I feel like I'm over the moon. Whew. Ha. The day just started and I'm already happy as hell. Whew. Anyways, Aster, what was the spell you used earlier? It let you speak without us being there. Oh, is that? It's a conjuration spell. It's called Send Message. I just feel a little bit uneasy that you can just contact us out of the blue like that. More importantly, you're a little worried about what he might have seen. Don't worry, the spell is perfectly harmless. I can give you the perimeters if you'd like. Okay. "30 feet, eh? Okay. Okay. Conscious. I mean, they were kinda conscious at that time. Okay. Huh, it looks like it only facilitates communication. He definitely didn't see the embarrassing states you two were in. By the way, I'm not trying to be rude, but why are you following us? Oh, yes. I'm still trying to think of the proper method to ask you, but you both seem to be on edge at the moment. What do you want to ask us? You already told me about the traces of transmutation at the refinery. But the trial yesterday really highlighted the significance of that. Why is it still playing the music, man? Come on, the mood's shifted. I can't focus. Now whenever I hear that music, I'm thinking of that moment and I'm distracted. Okay. I can't simply stand by if I was a witness of the murder. And may I join you on your investigation? No. What? You're questioning his motives for a variety of reasons. He was the only other mage that was at the scene of the crime. And between him and Rika, you definitely trust Rika more. Alright, I see no reason why not. Celeste shoots you a concerned look. You subtly gestured for her to keep an eye on Aster. She nods in acknowledgement. Aster is your prime suspect now, and he has to be aware of that. But if you keep him close to you, you might catch some dissonant thoughts through the eye. Keep your friends close, and your enemies closer. So that when you catch them lacking, you can kill them. Oh wait, you can't do that. Oh well. You arrive at the refinery and see several knights from the Inquisition have arrived. Hey, how's it going? You stare at the damaged walkway and see Commander White there with a few of his knights. He seems to notice you too, but he only pays you a passing glance. Oh, Mr. Cuthbert, I've been waiting for you. For a while, may I add. I was attending to some important matters, mate. Right. Sorry about that. I suppose you have your reasons. And you've more than proven yourself worthy of my trust. Yeah, man. Some good reasons, man. Whew. Although Dracogen gives Aster a suspicious side-eye. He appears to have come to the same conclusion as you did. Well, you've given me little reason to doubt your judgment. I'll leave the investigation in your capable hands. Speaking of the investigation, where do we start? Now that we've gotten the Inquisition involved, We might be able to learn more about the magical traces from the crime scene. You look at Commander White, who is hopefully doing a good job at inspecting the walkway. He's probably your best bet for getting more info. Okay. I could barely believe it when I heard that one of my employees died from an accident. But now you're saying they might have been murdered? It's quite the mystery, to be sure. Hopefully it's one you're able to solve. I've certainly heard stories about them, but I never would have imagined Justin was involved with such an individual. I'm pleased with your work during the trial. Yeah. I'm glad I put my trust in you. Thank you, but we're still a long way from getting your case dismissed. But step 1 is certainly better than step 0, so you know. Introducing the possibility of a murder definitely made things more complicated. I see no reason for you to for playing the cards you were dealt. Honestly, I'm still trying to make sense of the evidence you found. I'm quite pleased with you, okay? I put my trust in you, yes, very nice. Okay. Do you have any idea who the second victim might be? I have no idea. But all my other employees are accounted for. I doubt it was anyone who worked for me. But then who was it? To be perfectly honest, I'm a little concerned with how many unauthorized people were there that day. He has a point. It seems strange that Justin, Rika, and Morrison were there. Oh, it's you two. And who's this? Oh. Wait! The hell? Commander, please don't. What the hell are you two doing with the Crown Prince? What? That means Arya Steelwind is marrying the Crown Prince? Wow. Who knew that the Crown looks like even royalty likes goth girls, man? Whew, understandable. I like your taste. Ah. It appears my cover has been blown, as they say. They, as in the poor people? Did he just say you're the Crown Prince? Ah. Yes. My full name is Aster D. Wyvengard IV, heir to the throne of Wyvengard. Whew. The entire time, you have been speaking to the heir to the throne. I was hoping it wouldn't come to this. Oh, sorry, your Majesty. Please, none of that. I would much prefer if you all continue to call me Aster. No, I could never. You never seen the commander this flustered before. Why did you find the need to hide this from us? I didn't want you to think less of me. I admire your work, Mr. Cuthbert. I'm surprised Tyrion doesn't know what the Crown Prince looks like. But I guess that, you know, there's only like 2 things on his mind. Chess and murders. I guess 3 at this point. You know, murder mysteries, chess, and Celeste, but so I guess fine. I admire your work, Mr. Cuthbert. Oh, he's 26. Which is why I was afraid you wouldn't speak to me if you knew the truth. In a way, he was correct to assume that. As a member of the royal family, he represents everything that you and Mr. Mora are fighting against. But he does look like a sincere and genuine person. At the very least, you haven't seen anything incriminating through the Eye of Horus heresy. Anyways, this complicates things greatly. Aster is your primary suspect, so if he did commit the murder, you have to implicate the member of the royal family. A nobleman is one thing, but would convicting him even be possible? Well, no matter. You won't stop seeking justice. It doesn't matter who you're facing, be they man, king, or god. And princess aside, you came here to talk to the commander about his investigation. Since Aster's accompany you, he might be more inclined to share details with you. Magical traces in a damn civil case. I guess I ain't so civil anymore, huh? You always know exactly how to make my job harder. It's your job to solve magical crimes, isn't it? All I'm doing is bringing the truth to light. Yeah. I heard the prince was exploring the town alone. Okay. But I never imagined he was with you two the entire time. My apologies. I'm aware of how uneasy the King's Guard is about my actions. But I wanted to explore the city without their presence. Actually, they're probably keeping an eye on him from a distance. There isn't a chance they'd let a prince wander this crowded city alone. They're probably watching him right now. I've seen some shit in my day. But falling into a vat of acid? Can't imagine a much worse way to go. Try eating without YouTube. Whew, painful. Yeah, it's disturbing when you think about it. That's all the more reason to get justice for his death. Commander, would you happen to know a criminal named the Undertaker? I mean, Eye-Taker. You playing games with me or something, kid? What? Well, I don't know nothing about no Eye-Taker. Okay. Wait, are you the Eye-Taker? I never expected to see you here. Don't you only work on homicide cases? Yeah, it's a bit of a long story. I'm doing this as a favor to a friend. Huh, I guess connections really are everything in the world of commerce. So, you got Tamora payrolling you, eh, mage girl? I saw your record. You were working pretty high-profile shit in the Eastern Kingdoms. Isn't working for a law firm technically a downgrade for you? Not really. Ruby pays me really well. I guess she has a lot of gold or something. Of course she does. Anyways, this knucklehead wouldn't last a day without me guarding him. Not wrong? Hey, she's not wrong though. If you're here, does that mean... Don't worry, she's not here. Ugh, good. Can't stand the sight of that woman. Ugh, Steelwind always micromanages the Inquisition. But now she's dumping all her work on me. Honestly, I don't know which of the two is worse. Being a subordinate of the prosecutor does look like a stressful experience. I can't believe I have to work a case directly for our noble. Dealing with their usual requests is bad enough. Now I have to answer directly to Lloyd. He may be the lord of this region, but isn't he a business competitor? There must be a conflict of interest. Sure is, but you of all people should know how it is. Do I have to worry about him interfering with the investigation? I don't think so. For better or worse, Steelwind is particular about not letting anyone interfere with our work. If the liquid is so volatile, how are you able to take things out of the vat? Oh, the liquid isn't volatile anymore. When the Harbour Master and I reported what we saw, the workers poured some sort of alchemical solution into the vat. Yeah, according to them, the solution neutralized the evocation magic in the chemicals. From what I hear, the magical liquid in these vats are usually blue. The solution that they poured it turned it green. With envy? Yes, unfortunately it was too late. By the time they neutralized the liquid, Justin's body had already mostly dissolved. And if they hadn't neutralized it so quickly, we probably wouldn't have found anything from the victim. Okay. I'm surprised the Inquisition is even here. I thought you were all busy investigating Aster's missing ship. Wait, you know about that? The commander quickly glances nervously at Aster. We wanted to put more of our people there, but Lady Steelwind insisted we focus on the Dracogen case. As you should. I would much rather you find justice for Justin Wayne. That is far more important than looking for some musty old ship. Right. Is this kid for real? Probably not. Have you discovered anything about the magical traces here? We did take a look at it, and it's definitely suspicious. The only rails with magical traces on them are these. And the fact that we can still see them means that they were left at least within the last 48 hours. It's looking pretty likely someone used transmutation on these rails that night. Still doesn't make sense though. Why would someone weaken these rails specifically? Because it's on top of the vats here. So that when guy leans, he falls, he dies. I have no idea. I'm just as confused as you are. If this is really foul play, then someone knew that Justin or some other person would be at this exact place. Ooh. Has the Inquisition found any evidence to prove my theory? You mean about a second person falling into the vat? Sorry kid, but it ain't that simple. The body of that Justin fellow was kinda dissolved. That's quite gruesome. If another person fallen in, their body would have been dissolved too. But we could only find some bone fragments, blood, and a lot of metallic shards. Have you been able to use divination magic to identify the bone fragments? Yep. The ones we found all belong to Justin Way. No signs of bones from another person. There wasn't any evidence of another person falling in. Could your theory be incorrect? Are you sure that you and Morrison saw a person fall into the vat, Aster? I definitely saw someone fall off the walkway and break the guardrails. Also, thinking back to it, I didn't exactly recognize who the person was. The Harbour Master and I were pretty far, and it wasn't well lit. Do you think the second victim's body fully dissolved? That might explain why we can't find any bone matter from them. No. If my theory is correct, the victim fell in minutes after Justin fell. It wouldn't make sense if the person's body fully dissolved before Justin's. But why can't you find any bone matter from the second person? Either way, Dracogen might want to hear of this. If the liquid is so volatile... Oh, okay. I still can't believe you've been the crown prince the entire time. I wasn't trying to deceive you. I was just worried you might treat me differently if you knew the truth. Oh, right. Should I call Steelwind over here for you? She'll probably want to see you. No, I think it'd be best if you didn't. Oh, I remember now. If you're the crown prince, that would make Prosecutor Steelwind your fiancé. Knew it. Okay. I mean, I already knew it from the... But, you know. Yeah. I just needed to hear someone say it. Like... Oh, wait. That's already happened, but... Whatever, moving on. Okay. Right. Lady Frega mentioned that during the Nightgrave case. That's why the name Asta sounded so familiar. You saw it in her thoughts. That Miriam. She caused me so much trouble by publicly revealing my marriage to Lady Steelwind. I had hoped to keep it a secret for much longer. Where is Prosecutor Steelwind anyways? She always investigates these crime scenes herself. Ah, she said she wanted to investigate the disappearing ship personally. She was really hell-bent on fighting the people responsible. They did attempt to kidnap the Crown Prince after all. Aw, she must really care about you, Aster. No, I highly doubt that. What? Our marriage was arranged by our parents before we were born. She had no say in the matter, and I know she only tolerates me for the good of our kingdom. Whew, yeah. Ugh. I'm sure she still cares about you. No, I can tell by the way she behaves around me. Her hands quiver with rage, and she can't even bear to look at me when I speak to her. Dang, I can't even believe she treats the Crown Prince like that. I am so sorry for you, Aster. Sorry for the things I said before, man. She may be my fiancée, but our marriage is purely political. She endures so much because of her name. I guess you aristocrats have your own fair share of problems. Share of problems. It's not exactly fair. I have no idea where to go. Dracogen, we spoke with the Inquisition about what they found in the vat. And they could only find bone matter belonging to Justin. Well, that and several metallic shards. What? That can't be right. Whew, hey, don't kill me. I know, I was hoping to find some hard evidence to prove my theory. I'll have to find another approach to prove it. No, that's not what I meant. There shouldn't be any solid matter in those vats. Are you talking about the metallic shards? I just assumed those were some kind of magical byproduct. No. The refinement process requires that everything in that vat remains a liquid. Solid matter would absorb the liquid's magical properties and taint the entire batch. So the metal shards weren't supposed to be there. Do you think they came from the broken pieces of the railing? Possibly. We'll probably want to double check with the commander to be sure. But this is definitely strange. You'll need to take a moment to work through all this. Ooh, it's thinking time! Time to put on the thinking cap. Oh wait, I don't have any. From what Dracogen said, there shouldn't be any solid matter in the vats. We've already confirmed the bone matter they found came from Justin's body. But that leaves us with another question. How did the metallic shards appear in the vat? Where did they come from? A metal object was thrown into the vat. Yeah, I guess that makes sense. Whatever that object was, it probably dissolved into the shards that Orim found. That's the thing, though. What should the magical liquid have done? Yes, it was destructive enough to reduce an entire human body to a few shards of bone. Oh, wait, that was it? Hey, what did I put again? Whatever. Not important. When Noah and Morrison reported the accident, the workers immediately neutralized the liquid's magic. I don't even know what I put. They did this to attempt to save Justin. But it would also have stopped the liquid from destroying anything else within the vat. So that's why we found those metal shards. Whatever the metal object was, it was only partially destroyed. This means that it fell into the vat around the time that Justin fell into the vat. It fell a while before the incident. You know, if it fell before the accident, it would have dissolved completely. And if it fell after the incident, it wouldn't dissolve at all. Furthermore, whatever the object was, it was as large as Justin. A robot! A robot! We know that robots can exist. Okay, I forgot what they're called, but yeah. Something like that. Do you think this metal object had something to do with the second victim? Maybe they were holding it when they fell in. Not sure, but it's definitely possible. We should take a closer look at the metallic shards that Commander White found. Those shards might help us identify the second victim. If that person even exists, or if it even is a person. Commander White, you mentioned you found several metallic shards in the vat. Do you mind if we take a look at them? Sure, just don't get any funny ideas. You might also want to avoid touching them with your bare hands. The liquid is neutralized, but it definitely ain't good for the skin. The commander motions to one of the Inquisition Knights. After a few moments, he brings back a barrel filled with metallic shards. What? There were that many? What could have possibly fallen into the vat? Well, I guess we should get started. You spend some time closely inspecting the metallic shards with Celeste. The shards are only the size of small rocks, and it's difficult to find any discerning features. Any luck on your end? No, I haven't found... Celeste? I think I found something. I'm not exactly sure what it is though. Celeste pulls out a metallic shard with some sort of engraving on it. Unlike the other shards, this one looks far less damaged. The engraving on it looks like some sort of crest. That's the crest of House von Sanctus. Oh, Lloyd? Isn't he the noble that's charging Dracogen? Well, I doubt that Lloyd was the second victim. Aster, do you know what could have had a house emblem like that? Normally, only the Lord's retainers would have emblems on his house, of his house. Well, I doubt that Justin was the one who had this in his possession. Do you think one of Lloyd's retainers fell into the vat that night? It's definitely possible, but if that did happen, why haven't we heard about it? Lloyd would have the resources to keep something like that out of public eye. The only way to know for certain is to ask him ourselves. But if we could even talk to them, he would never cooperate with us. You glance at the prince. Someone of his station would have no troubles meeting with Lloyd. An idea begins to form in your mind. Unless... What is it, Mr. Cuthbert? Aster, Do you think you could help us interrogate Lloyd? Really? You need my help? In this instance, it would be very difficult to speak with him by ourselves. But, as the Crown Prince, he might be more inclined to speak with you. Of course, I'd be happy to help. You might be overplaying your hand by utilizing Aster this way. I mean, I would say Arya would not be happy, but Arya doesn't really care, so checks out. You're still wary of the prince, especially since he was one of the few mages at the scene. Will this really work though? It's not ideal, but it's the only lead we have so far. But it still bothers you. Why haven't you found any bone matter from a second person? Maybe you're overthinking it. Yeah, you are. It's a robot. We've seen robots before. You should pursue every lead and see what it takes. Where it takes you, yeah. And to do that, you need to find out where Lloyd is. So this is Lloyd's house. It'd be more appropriate to call this building a palace rather than a house. What's that smell? Hopefully it's a smell of fear. Because I just love the smell of fear, but you don't like it, so I'm assuming it's horrible. As you head further into the manor, you're hit with a pungent smell. It almost burns the interior of your nostrils every time you inhale. Looks like he farted. Ah, well, we're here. Look around the manor, I don't see anyone nearby. Huh. It looks like Lloyd isn't home at the moment. Perhaps we should try looking somewhere else. Okay. Stairs? Okay. You're tempted to look around, but it'd be best not to take such risks. We mustn't let such idealistic notions throw our nation into chaos. You arrive at the town square and see Lloyd speaking to several spectators. There's Lloyd! He appears to be giving some sort of speech. You do your best to remain hidden from his view while you listen in. Please understand, the actions of the nobility seems callous. However, we only have your best interests at heart. This controversy with the Jericho-Gen Trading Company is just one of the many examples. I really want to kill you, but the law requires I don't. These so-called unions that men like him support may seem appealing, but they only obfuscate and hinder the nobility from protecting the working class. Man, they use such big words, yet they make so many syntax errors or grammatical errors, man. They even released an update fixing a few of those errors. Men like Stefanik Strekojan are merely charlatans, and you're a goof. They only seek financial gain by strong-arming your true benefactors. True benefactors? What a joke. I knew that Lloyd was wary of Dracogen, but I never expected him to be this zealous about getting rid of him. I think it's less about Dracogen specifically, and more about what he represents. Yeah. What do you mean? The Dracogen Trading Company has presented tangible proof that his policies are both effective and profitable. Even businesses that have no affiliation with him have started following his example. Lloyd is merely a relic from the past. Yeah, he sounds like one too, and possibly smells like one as well. And I think he knows that his archaic ideals won't survive in this landscape. I only hope that our grand kingdom recognizes its danger as I have. The pompous Pompous, Lompus Noble leaves the podium as the citizens ponder his words. What a load of garbage. It's obvious the Lloyd knows his days are numbered. Like, physically? Like someone will kill him? I mean, they might, but, you know. But look at what happened. Of course it's a rich guy saying it. Of course. We let the poor people set their own standard and the young man died. Of course it's a rich man saying that. Huh, guess you have a point there. He saw Lloyd getting his courage after his speech. He appears to be heading back to his manor. Are you okay, Tyrion? Yeah, I'm okay. Thank you. I'm feeling a lot better now. Aww, did sleeping next to me lift your spirits that much? That's not all it lifted, I mean... Say something! There it is. It's embarrassing when you get all quiet like that. Sorry, it's just... Never mind, it's okay. You dreamily stare at your right hand. Phrasing, bro, phrasing. You still remember the warmth of holding Celeste's hand within it. Oh, she's happy! Celeste seems to take notice of what you're doing. You jolt back in reality. No. You snap back to reality. Oh, there goes gravity. And avoid eye contact with her. Out of the corner of your eye, you catch her staring back. You catch her staring at her hand. I'm so excited! I can't believe people are agreeing with what Lloyd said. I hate it. Some people just eat up whatever lies and ability gives them. It is unfortunate. I forgot he's still here. That means whatever they said just now, he probably heard it. But once he solves his case, the truth will come to light. I know for certain that they'll see Lloyd for the con artist he is. That's a bit too optimistic. Where should we go next, Tyrion? Lloyd was giving a speech to the townsfolk here. Yeah, he's back at home. Anyways, we saw Lloyd heading back here. We should be able to speak with him soon. Wait, Tyrion, is he going to recognize us? We can't really avoid that. If we want to question him, we need to speak with him directly. But even a noble like him would have to act civilly with the crown prince present. I mean, like how you civilly embarrassed and insulted him a few days ago? Right, you completely forgot about the chess tournament. Well, it's not our fault he has a skill issue. I faced him in the chess tournament, and I'm Trakojan's attorney. He knows what we look like. What we look like? Wait, that's it! What? Lucio! Oh, wait, what are you? Wow! No, wow! That's quite impressive. Right? I've been practicing that one. What are you two talking about? I think you should see for yourself. Okay, mirror. Okay. You reluctantly approach it, just to see what Celeste did to you. What? Why do I look like Rice Rudolph? Well, it's been a while since I've seen him. It looks great, right? Just taught that one to me. When? Why? Why were you within 100 feet of her? Did you honestly expect him to fall for this? He's probably a powerful mage. He'll see right through this. Are you telling me the crowned prince is here? Why didn't you notice? Why didn't you notify me sooner? You hear Lloyd shouting at his attendant from down the hallway. He seems to be heading this way. Uh-oh. You might want to disguise yourself too, Celeste. Don't encourage her. This is extremely illegal. Right, look, you should just dispel this ridiculous disguise and... She's almost here. I can't think of anyone. I'm terribly sorry for keeping your highness waiting. Lucio! Who did you choose? Did you choose Tamora? Or did you choose Ares? If you choose Ares, I'm knocking you out. I don't care if you're best girl. You chose the worst girl, okay? What is this? Oh, what are you talking about? I could have sworn I heard something. Yes. Ah! Oh, no. Oh. Oh, dear God, no. No. Okay. I can see it unfolding. Okay. I didn't hear anything either. You must be imagining things. Good Lord help us. Of all the people she could have chosen, at least she was able to mimic her voice well enough. Oh, Lady Stillwind. I wasn't expecting you till much later. Well, I do not answer to you. I shall do as I shall please. Yes, I suppose you have a habit of doing that. Surprisingly, it doesn't look like he's seen through your disguises. Of all people, at least it's not Ares. He must have other things on his mind if his guard is down like this. Him, probably. Anyways, Lord Von Sanctus, pardon the abrupt intrusion. Came by to pay my respects. I am honored by your majesty's presence. Unfortunately, I am quite busy with administrative matters at the moment. Too busy to show hospitality to the heir of the throne? Oh, I wasn't. I just love the smell of fear. I suppose I have some time to speak with you. The conditions aren't ideal, but at least you have Von Sanctus here with you. Lloyd with you. You should let Prince Aster make small talk with him for a bit. After that, you can subtly bring up the Lloyd crest you found in the vat. Boom! Okay. Okay. Hey, what happens if...
Repario Arcanum!
This didn't blow the cover. Okay. If it did, the game would be over. Like, boom, game over, bad ending. Okay. I heard about the charges you brought against the Dracogen trading company. Forgive my bluntness, but is everything well within your estate? Oh, that! I'm simply cleaning house, nothing more. I dealt with plenty of men like Dracogen before, and this time will be no different. I understand why he may be taking business away from you, but does that really warrant you taking such drastic measures? It's not about business, it's these ideas he's putting into people's heads. He allowed these unions to continue existing, and other businesses are following his example. It's absolutely absurd. It's as if the entire world has gone mad. I'm pretty sure the suits did too. I see. Our society only functions when the lower class know their place. If that's how our society functions, then perhaps it is flawed. You're still young, Prince Aster. These righteous ideas may seem appealing, but they are the path to disorder. The poor people do not care about the well-being of our kingdom as a whole. They only care about themselves individually. If we allow them to become empowered, they will use that power selfishly. It is up to the higher class to maintain order. I see. Oh, he wants to do something. By the way, I'm surprised you're representing Lord Leloid, Lady Steelwind. Oh, right. What's he doing? It's already hard enough to maintain this ruse. I knew you recently became a prosecutor, but I never imagined you'd represent a noble. I mean, she already did that, like, from chapter 1, so... Don't get ahead of yourself, Aster. What does that even mean? Don't be coy. Let's not be coy, Lady Steelwind. If you must know, Your Majesty, Lady Steelwind and I came into an argument. The fair lady is so keen on wasting her talent on civil work. Given that, I might as well utilize her to my benefit. Do not speak to her like that. Whew. That's awesome, bro. Hey, can you like cast a spell that instantly kills him? Oh wait, you're not a necromancer. Where's Wallace when you need him, man? Oh, I meant no disrespect. But rest assured, this is only temporary. I see. So you have an arrangement with Lucio Steelwind. Lucio? Like from Overwatch? I guess Lucio had to go somewhere after Overwatch 2 died. It seems that Aster is collecting his own information. By the way, Leloid, have any of your attendants gone missing lately? That's an oddly specific question. But no, all my attendants are accounted for. You don't see any dissonant thoughts from the eye, but he could be unconsciously shielding himself from it. I must ask, why are you asking such a question? You see, I actually found a discarded trinket while walking around the city. It had the crest of House Leloid on it. I was worried that something unsavory might have happened to one of your people. Ah, I see. I suppose you mean you must be on edge after what happened to your ship. However, items with the Leloid crest are quite common nowadays. Really? The items you found must be a product produced by Leloid Industries. At least it's better than 343 Industries. An item produced by Leloid Industries? So, the Von Sanctus crest is on some of the items produced by your companies. Not just some. It's all of them. As a result, people have come to associate the quality of our products with the quality of House Leloid. Or at least they did until hacks like Dracogen came out of the woodwork. So in other words, it's just branding. What kind of products does Leloid Industry produce? We used to produce magical accessories for mages, but now we produce all manner of products. Like video games! As the head of commerce in our kingdom, we diversified our holdings. Oh. That means the metal shard could have been from anything. Okay. It seems this line of questioning led to a dead end. Damn it! Is it really impossible to identify where the shards came from? Do you sell your products to the Dracogen Trading Company? Well, yes, of course I do. Despite my misgivings with Dracogen, money is money! That means that there are Von Sanctus, Leloid products in the Arcane Refinery. Your so-called Leloid Industries, after all. That's true. The metal shards could have been from some sort of industrial tool. Just what are you implying, Lady Steelwind? A twinge of nervousness through the eye? Does he know something? Or who he gets so defensive over a question like that? Was there a Leloid product in the refinery of the night of the murder? Ooh hoo hoo! She misspoke and said murder instead of accident. But that is evoking a reaction. Answer the question, Von. Celeste attempts to loudly slam the tip of her cane on the ground, only to realize her cane isn't actually real. Oh dear God, no. Oh boy. Nope, there's the bad ending. Start over. She loses balance and tips over a nearby vase. Ooh hoo hoo hoo. Oh. Hey, did someone say be quiet? The vase shatters on the ground, creating quite a mess of broken shards and water. Lady Steelwind, are you okay? Oh, Celeste immediately regains her balance and tries to act as if nothing happened. I am not paying for that. Lloyd completely loses his composure and recoils at the sight of a broken vase. Construct, I require your assistance. Compliance. Oh, so that's what it's called. Oh, so he does have them. In response to Von Sanctus's call, an arcane construct walks out from a nearby closet. Construct, clean up this mess at once. He seems very disturbed by the mess. Is he some sort of clean freak? Compliance. The construct begins quickly picking up the shards of the broken vase. You own an arcane construct? I do. Von Leloid Industries is the inventor of arcane constructs after all. Right. You recall Celeste mentioning that earlier. Would you like one, your highness? My apologies. I'm not interested in using artificery. Okay, boomer. Oh wait. Boomer. Suit yourself. In any case, I'm afraid Lady Steelwind must be taking her leave now. What? Remember, you said you could only accompany me for 1 hour. It's close to being 1 hour, right, Steelwind? Are you? Oh, right, 1 hour. It would definitely not good for us to be here for more than 1 hour. Oh, does this illusion only last for 1 hour? In the meantime, may I discuss some personal matters with you, Leloid? Of course, I'm at your disposal, your majesty. Then be disposed. You raise an eyebrow at the prince. It appears he didn't come here just to help you. But you suppose you've gotten all the information you need out of Leloid. It's time to move on to the next lead. That was embarrassing. Yeah, that was a bit too close for comfort. Well, at least no one saw through our disguises. Are you in attendance here? Oh boy. Abort! Abort! Mission, abort! Abort! Run! Run! Get out of there! Come on! Use your Metal Gear Solid skills, man. Hide under a box. Something. Oh no. You screwed up, man. You screwed this up. Oh boy. Please notify Leloid that... Oh no. The real Arya Steelwind walks through the front door of the manor, just as you're about to exit. She immediately stops in her tracks upon meeting her doppelganger. Oh bro. With one spell, Steelwind dispels the illusions over you and Celeste. Upon seeing who you really are, she lets out an irritated sigh. Is impersonating the Steelwinds a kind of hobby for you, Miss McCoy? Who knows? Maybe she is a steel wind. You just don't know. Hmm? She looks really angry this time. No, there was a real good reason for doing this. Let me guess. You wanted to interrogate Lloyd without him knowing who you really were. That's a really good guess. Maybe that's why you're a prosecutor. Damn. No? Lying about your name is one thing, but impersonating a noble using magic is a serious crime. Tyrion. Help, please? Are you seriously gonna defend her in court again? You quickly try to think of a way to diffuse the situation. Ah, sorry for the wait, you two. I had to discuss... Lady Steelwind. Great. According to Aster, Steelwind despises him. Knowing that he's a part of this will make things worse. Yes! It's not as I thought! I'm so happy for you, Aster! Oh man! And there's the music again. Whew. Okay, I need to calm down, man. I can't think straight, man. Your Majesty? Whew. What? Oh, I see you dispelled their disguises. You knew about this? I'm gonna engrave this in my memory now. Whew. I'm doing so many cheers right now. Come on, 3 cheers for Aster. Whew. If my parents were asleep, I'd shout it as loudly as I can. Aster steps to you and Steelwind. It seems he's trying to calm her down. Yes! I need to calm down, man. I need to finish this. For better or worse, her attention is firmly focused on him. I'm terribly sorry. I didn't mean to disrespect you. No, that's not why I... This is the best thing! This is the best! This is the best! Oh man! My day has been made! And it's only 2 AM! Oh no. It's 2 AM. I have work at like... whatever. That's not important. That's not important. This is important. Oh, he's really close. Oh man. They pulled the ruse under my orders. But could you please look the other way? Just this once. Okay. Okay. Thank you, Lady Steelwind. I won't forget this. Oh man, I hope I'm not waking Mom up. If I wake Mom up, I'm dead. I need to go. Well, that was certainly something. I'm sorry you had to see that. What? As I said before, she absolutely detests me. You saw it, didn't you? She could barely look me in the eye. Oh my god. Don't worry. It's been secured, man. It's been secured. Don't worry. He doesn't need to worry about anything. You need to worry, Tyrion. You pussy. In any case, we're starting to run out of time. We should head back to the refinery. But we still don't know where the metal shard came from. From what Von Sanctus told us, I don't think we can find out exactly where it came from. If each of Von Sanctus's products has his crest, it could be a number of things. Hopefully Draco-Jun can help us narrow down that list. If it did come from some sort of industrial tool, he might be able to check if any of the refinery tools are missing. I just hope he can provide you with some kind of lead. Oh, again, Mr. Cuthbert, I hope you have good news. Well, I'm feeling good today. Well, actually... Yes, blah 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 blah. You're still uncertain about the identity of the second victim, because it's an arcane construct. The metal shard with the Von Sanctus crest is your best lead right now. I see. With that said, do you have any tools you purchased from Leloid Industries? I do. He personally sold me quite a few when I first arrived in the city. I even purchased a security system from the refinery building from him. Really? Anything else? Well, he also tried to sell me some of those arcane constructs. He told me I could be the first person in Oranax to own such innovative technology. But I turned him down. Really? But they seem so useful. I don't feel comfortable trusting machines to handle the work here. Those constructs require very specific instructions, and they lack common sense. That's true. We saw how unreliable they could be during the Nightgrave case. He heavily emphasized how exclusive this deal would be for me. Looking back on it, he was probably trying to make me dependent on his services. Yeah, I guess he made the right choice refusing his offer. Anyways, have any of the tools from Von Sanctus been reported missing? The Inquisition actually asked me the same question, so I took some time to check my inventory. The Inquisition asked him for that? Did Steelwind come to the same conclusion as you did? There was one tool unaccounted for. What kind of tool? A rod of mending. It's a large tool that we use to repair damage onto machines. A tool for repairs? How large is it? Quite large, actually. It's called a rod, but it's more of a cylindrical tool. It requires two people to properly carry and use it. Wait, a repair tool like that would use transmutation magic, right? Ooh, that's right. What if the rod of mending was the thing that weakened the guardrail? Is that possible? I suppose it is possible. Now that you mention it, I recall there being a way to reverse its effects. You never even considered the transmutation traces were left by an artificery tool. This does lift some suspicion off of Aster. Someone could have sabotaged the rail with the rod, and they might have thrown it into the vat to cover their tracks. But it didn't completely dissolve. That would mean that they threw the rod in close to when Justin fell off the walkway. It can't be a coincidence that these two events happened so close to each other. And we still have no idea what broke the guardrail. We didn't find a second body in the vat, and we don't have evidence that proves the second victim even exists. I feel as if we have more questions than answers. We've learned a few new things, though, and the Inquisition, that may or may not be Spanish, verified the traces of transmutation on the guardrail. The burden of proof is still on the prosecution to prove that Draco-Jun is at fault. Even if Steelwind has the proper explanation, I can counter her with the facts we learned. I just hope the trial goes as smoothly as you are describing. It rarely ever does, but knowing that would just needlessly stress him out. Regardless, I appreciate the work you've done thus far. I'll leave things to you. Just hope you don't encounter any more curveballs tomorrow. You're going to encounter all of them. All of them! Whew. Well... oh boy. That was quite awesome. Looks like the Celestian Tyrion tension has been solved in a way that put a smile on my face. And a cherry on top, Arya and Asta. Whew. and the music. I'm buying the soundtrack. It's awesome. Oh man. Man, it's only like 2 a.m. and my day is already made. I mean, I have some sad stuff going on later, but that can wait. I'm so happy right now. Anyway, with that being said, thank you for watching my playthrough of Tyrion Cuthbert. If you like what you see, stay tuned and stay awesome. Good night.